there is one person I want to talk about, and you already probably know right here. I want to talk about Caitlin Clark. WNBA Rookie of the Year. Congrats, girl. You deserve it. 100% well deserved. Yep. You know, I want to talk about her for a minute because there's a lot of haters this week, and we have made a lot of viewers and a lot of money on just our videos on Caitlin Clark. And I want to talk for a second, and I just want to throw the ball in your court, no pun intended. But I want to see what you think about Caitlin, how you think she's done this year. Give us some stats, give us some numbers. Let's talk a little bit. I want to throw some things out there, and I hope our listeners will give us some feedback as well. But D-Man, how do you feel about WNBA Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark?
Obviously well deserved. You know, I didn't think it was possible for her to exceed expectations, but she exceeded expectations.
100%.
You know, she third or fourth in MVP voting as a rookie. That's unheard of. That doesn't happen. NBA, WNBA doesn't happen. And dude, she just played phenomenal at the end of the year to make sure they secured a bid for the playoffs. You know, obviously,
in a fever, right. One of the first times they've even secured a bid.
Yeah.
And which is unheard of. But I mean, obviously, coming out of college, #1 draft. Right. All the haters out there, all the haters. I'm going to exaggerate. I'm from Kansas City. I can exaggerate because I sound country. All the haters out there are hating on Caitlin all week, all year long, man. All I've seen her do is shatter every expectation. What do you think, man?
Every expectation.
Dude, she beat Bill. I'm Sean Russell. She beat Bill Russell's college rookie year fucking expectations. It's insane. And from Missouri, it's like
with the expectations on her shoulders of being not only the #1 overall pick, but everyone's claiming her to be the next, you know, Michael Jordan for the sport, right? Yeah. The equivalent. So with having those expectations, to be fair, she wasn't playing as well as she should be in the first part, but it's an adjustment period. You're a rookie. That's going to happen to everyone.
Highest 3-point average in all of WNBA.
That's crazy.
She just hit, obviously she just got WNBA Rookie of the Year. 164, 165 assists.
Who was that person that voted Angel Reese? Because it wasn't unanimous.
It was one person. It was one person.
It was one person.
One person. But the thing is and I agree with you, it should have been unanimous. That's just it's like a hung jury when you're looking at a court trial, right? But the thing is that, dude, Kayla came out #1 in 3-point shooting, and she shoots 3-4 feet back off the arch. Number one in assists, 167, something like that. Like, she's 20 assists higher than the next person behind her. She's just a savage. I was looking at her net worth today, and it shocked me. Because you would think Caitlin Clark, the only girl to sell out when she came here to play the Phoenix Mercury, right? Every ticket was sold out, and they get a percentage of that, right? She's only worth $338,000. That's just over $250,000.
That doesn't take into account like all her endorsements and all that stuff.
It's her current net worth. Yeah. Is what it was today. As of the end of the month, that was her current net worth. But the other thing I'm going to talk about was the fact that so many people they've cussed her out, they've yelled at her, they spit in her face, they slapped her on the court. There are so many investigations right now with WNBA for the hostile playing environment that they were doing. And it's like, and she just takes it on the chin. She takes it on the chin. Man, what do you think about that, Dean?
Dude, it's commendable, honestly. And the thing is, here's the thing. She kind of has to do that, honestly. Just saying it because of the color of her skin, right? Just because.
I get it.
But she has to. She already knows she's eventually gonna be the face of the league, right? She's gonna be the face of the league, so she has to be respectable in all fronts, right? So she's doing everything right. In terms of the media, how to deal with it, all the haters, like you mentioned. Yeah. So. Dude,
we were out last night. We had some vendors with you out last night. We had some players we met with last night. We were talking about this. Right. And MVP in the future for Caitlin Clark. Where do you see it at? Next year. I agree with you. I just wanted to throw it on tape and throw it online because our subscribers probably want to hear it. I think personally that we will see an MVP attached in some way, shape, or form to Caitlin Clark next year, if not multiple MVPs. Yeah. But I think that she is on course to do something great for this. And I'll say it again. I said this 6 months ago. I said, if I was in a store, right, I was in a grocery store, and I walk up to any 10 or 11-year-old girl, and I say, can you name me a player in the WNBA?
Right.
Who are they going to say?
Oh, we talking
Caitlin Clark, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I want you guys to understand, subscribers, followers, viewers, sharers, everybody, is she is the epitome of what the WNBA should be.
Yeah.
And not only that, but she has literally stayed so quiet and humble with all of the bullshit that's going on. Like, I'm a pretty humble, patient guy. You're not a humble or patient guy.
No.
But the thing is, we have two different personalities. Like me, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna sit back and be like, okay, you can say whatever you want to do. You'd be like, F you, I don't give a shit. You know, I'm gonna prove you wrong. She has totally been humble.